Ah, this sucks trying to do this shit with one arm.
Yeah, well, I've been there before, man. I've ripped all over my bike many times and busted up some shit, man. Like, I don't think there's a part of growing up that doesn't provide moments of falling off your bike and breaking shit and like falling and like hurting the crap out of yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, I knocked myself out cold.
like I remember one. Okay, there was two good ones I remember. Well, three good ones, but the two I remember there was this area by the
Laying
park
you.
where I always used to ride by, and then there was a pile of stone there, and then when the stone was gone, I drove through it and wiped right out, ripped all my knees, elbows, everything up. And then there was one like you said going over the bar. Like I had my chain. I was going to swim. I was wearing nothing but shorts, and I freaking my towel hanging over my shoulder gets caught in the chain of my bike, and I just launched right over the handlebars, like bare
Eagles,
skin
you
and
ready?
everything grinded the floor, man.
Yeah, are they all in?
Yeah, we're good. We got 8 guys plus you, so that's 7.
You can start the broadcast.
All right, you guys did qualifying, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 8 guys did. Oh, so can I join? Is that? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We're just starting.
Do you guys live here tonight? Again, the Saturday Night Next Gen Series. We are at Charlotte. So a little bit smaller of a field tonight. If you guys can't see, this is all we have, which is fine. I feel like the field is going to rebound again next week. Of course, having 2 weeks off, people probably forget and make plans, but that is fine. We should be good. It's quite the advantage for the drivers that are in the field tonight because of the short regular season, so they're going to have a pretty good advantage when it comes to making the playoffs. Oh, now I got RCR wanting to race, Billy.
Oh my God! You know what? I vote for nope.
The sloppy going or it's going to lag.
I think you run it.
I'll make it public if it lags. That seems to fix it.
Oh my Lord! I'm gonna say this, there,
Yeah,
Eagles. I'm gonna say this.
yeah.
RCR better be respectful if he's gonna restart this shit and come back in or come in. He better be respectful.
I talked to
I
him
know he has a
earlier.
tendency.
Yeah. Well, if you guys can't tell, Ineltown's in the booth with us.
Yes,
Billy
that's
is the
me, Anytime.
IRR.
Welcome.
Billy is the IRR for us tonight. We do have several streams to follow, but Billy is going to join us in the booth tonight.
Billy, are you actually streaming or just straight up just booth commentary?
I don't think he's streaming. I
No,
think he's
all
just
right. That's cool. That's cool.
Hopefully RCR will join soon. I'm going to run down the clock. Do you have invites? Let me get you an invite, Anna.
I did get
Yeah, I
some
got it.
invites. Send me as many as you can just in case, but there's an Eagles. So we're at Charlotte for 200 laps, eh?
It's 100 laps. So because
Oh,
of
it's only
the
one. That's nice. That's nice.
yeah, with the lack of drivers tonight, we're only going to do 25%.
Oh, that's honestly Eagles. That's I think the best decision I think you've ever made. I hope it was you that decided that, and not everyone else. But that was a great decision.
No, I did make that decision.
Nice,
I
very
didn't.
good.
I didn't realize with this that of course Charlotte is naturally the longest race of the season.
Yeah.
But with only a handful of drivers, I don't think the drivers want to race 200 laps.
There's really
ready
no
to roll?
point. There's really no point to race the other
Who is
100,
passing
right?
Chandler?
I don't know. This is private, so I'm not sure.
Something's going nuts. It sounds like some Cannibal Corpse in the background.
That's weird.
We gotta go. This lobby's
wrestling.
gonna be lagging.
Ashton Chandler.
Am I even joined yet, or like is it even started, or
No, we're at this lobby screen. I'm waiting for
what's all the commotion? Like,
I have no idea who this
I hear
is.
some
That's in the
crazy noises. Is what I'm hearing. Anyways, we'll take this moment to just because I'm in the booth, I think I have the deserving right to talk about meetapeach.com. Anyone that goes there.
I'm gonna boot
FTR11, get yourself 11% off. Some great
All right,
gifts
let's
and
roll it.
stuff.
North Carolina won.
You can join Rental.
I can? Alright. Huh?
For a
We will
second, I thought it
find
was
out.
maybe a second account for RCR, but nope. So let's go ahead and look at future races that we have coming up, because I haven't looked at the schedule in quite some time. I'm
I
afraid it's
agree
gonna
with you on
lag.
that.
If it does lag, we'll just make a new lobby.
Hope the drivers aren't exhausted of this already as I am.
What in the world?
Hey, sorry, dude. Like,
You know.
That's why I'm not in the field. I'm just in the booth, man. Like, I couldn't
Are
do
you
it.
laughing at what I'm laughing at?
I don't know, maybe not, but I'm laughing at what I'm thinking, so it's all good.
I don't know who that is. This guy never even picked a number.
Well,
Even in the chat?
here we go. They're getting the line up here, getting to the restart zone. Let's see if they're going out the line. No, they're going out the line, I think. I don't really agree with that theory because no one ever goes at the fucking line in NASCAR. But here we are. We're getting fired off. Looks like
Yeah,
Hollywood gonna get dipped down underneath. They're gonna get hung out on that
Actually,
side.
Chandler, bro, have you picked a number and have you joined?
Oh, there's a wreck already in the back single car. The yellow and reddish. They're coming off to a little bit of an awkward start. He's gonna get back into that 21. He's gonna swing it wide. Oh, he's gonna come back in real tight, tuck it in. They're gonna send it low. Send it low into Charlotte. You gotta love it, because I honestly think that is the way to go now. It ain't the old school cars, and Billy makes it stick big time on that bottom. Takes both cars. Goes from third to first. Still has maintained. Looks like there might be the 19 just a bit underneath, but Billy's gonna hold that middle. Drop it down into the bottom, and then he's gonna roll off. Hollywood a little outside. That's 21 working back in. A little push from that blue car. I'm not quite sure the number. Looks like, I'll tell you this, if the field is getting what they're used to about right now, I might have to take a couple breaks throughout this broadcast just to take a sleep.
Alright, I got that cleared up. So if it lags, we'll get him in. I'm gonna give him last place points for tonight. He was
If it
not
lags,
on
you're gonna be like, it is looking good so far there, my man,
Yeah.
Eagles.
Yeah.
Billy
All
with
right.
some strong moves, a little hesitation to be and a little smart, and then he's back to the point right now. 19 all over him though. Hollywood there working. I'm sure that's him in the 31, right? Hollywood.
Yeah, that's Hollywood.
And
So looks like with this series kind of is a group between A, B, and C and FTR, and of course a couple outsiders. Of course, Billy, C-Fan, Hollywood, all A-League drivers. Let's go through the field. Cam Black's an interesting driver here in this series simply because I was not aware of this driver. He was brought in by Knapp, and he's had a good showing. He was very good at Auto Club. He was very good at Daytona, and riding in the 4th position tonight. I believe he's like 2nd or 3rd in points as well, so Cam Black is off to a great start. An interesting showing, because he's one of the guys that I was not super aware of. There goes Davey, a B driver. Stag Slayer. I think that rounds out our field. Rapid, and there's Rapid as well. Also, a non-FTR driver, but most of the field is FTR oriented. Believe it or not, we have like 30 guys on the roster, but, you know, typical Saturday nights, you know, a different choice of 8 to 10 drivers show up each week, but,
Well, I'm surprised at least 6 to that. I know there was a 2-week off, and then it was kind of I was even a little surprised. Like, not that I was surprised at running time, I just forgot about it just because the last 2 weeks off, and here we are. We're calling it. They got at least 6 in that showed up, and I like that sprint 3. There's another pack of 3 behind them. Little looseness up there in the first pack, but also in the second. But you know, I like the call to make it a 25% tonight. I think that was a genius call. I don't think I've ever associated the word Eagles and genius in the same sentence in my life, but tonight I'll give you that one there, my man. It's a great call.
yeah, I highly doubt the drivers wanted to run 200 laps tonight at a 1.5-mile track with just a handful of drivers, and I'm sure we didn't want to spend an hour or 2 hours broadcasting.
It's too much. Like, Eagles, we'd be sitting straight just talking to each other, like, through, like, just nonstop, like, that, middle laps
sure
for nothing.
I'd be able to last 2 hours.
Oh, dude, I was even thinking it, too. Like, I was like, man, I ain't going to make it.
Oh, man, oh, my gosh. So if Inaltown is saying he can't talk for that amount of time.
Yeah, you know, and I can talk. I gotta maintain. Remember, I am on live stream right now. I can talk when we're just shooting the shit. But like, I gotta maintain somewhat of a reputation here on the live stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just ramble in the middle of Charlotte. 200 laps. That's just too much, man. Like,
you drunk tonight, Inal?
No, I am not drunk tonight. I am enjoying an adult beverage. There's no doubt. It's my Saturday night. You know, I'm happy to be here. An Eagles a Saturday night shenanigans here. And so we got a good top 3 right here. I'm enjoying it. Honestly, today, I got online today about 1 o'clock today, practicing Pocono. You know, a couple of laps we did at Talladega for Ruthless next week, but mostly Pocono today, and just tuning that car up, man. That's a big race coming up in a few days there in FTR on Wednesday, and tomorrow and Sunday for the Pro League, and then Tuesday for the Pro-Ams, and then Wednesday for us. It's sad to hear, Eagles, honestly, that you're not going to be there. I don't know if you've recovered enough that you're able to be there, but what do you like? How are you feeling, bro?
Well, obviously I missed Wednesday. That was pretty evident that was going to have to happen. I was cleared enough concussion-wise that I can broadcast tonight. So
wow.
I feel that I can run on a controller, but I'm getting surgery on Wednesday, so there's a very good chance I'm not going to be running.
Considering Wednesday night is the race, that's pretty tough. I'm amazed that, did you ask the doctor if you were clear to broadcast through concussion protocol?
No.
No, you just assumed.
Oh, we already got pit
We got pit stops, dude. Good timing, eh? Saved by the bell right there.
No.
I love that statement.
No.
That's cleared the broadcast tonight.
Well, I'm definitely not clear to race.
No doubt. So, with surgery on Wednesday and concussion protocol, you're not clear to race. Safe to say we won't see a Pocono then. That's too bad. But...
No, dude. More than likely not. But
yeah, I'm thinking with that statement, I think the doctors would have to reassign your clear to broadcast tonight.
Well, I mean, if I'm able to watch TV, I consider that I'm able to broadcast. But,
I suppose.
But, yeah, no, the concussion was pretty severe.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing because of that. I'm just reliving the last few moments. But we'll get serious, man. How are you doing? Are you feeling good? Are you recovering, man? I hope you are, man.
Well,
I bet the best wishes, man.
I have an upper side of, I have about almost 30 wounds on me. So pretty many, but those are starting to heal, starting to scab up. But you talk about the concussion. I mean, slurring speech was a major thing the night of the crash. I still do that.
I'll ask one thing, somewhat jokingly. Were you slurring the speech before or after 10 o'clock?
Are you talking on Monday?
on any day, because like after 10 o'clock, man, like you're a different kind of fella.
Yeah, I can
And so,
promise you
like, if
one
you're
thing.
slow seas pre 10 o'clock, then there's some cause for concern. If it's after 10 o'clock, it's just basically normal egos.
Well, I feel like the fact that I had a seizure on the concrete of the road for about 3 minutes, I feel like
See,
maybe it's a
like,
little severe, but
I'm telling you, I'm glad whoever the EMS was that found you or whatever happened, that they didn't race with you also, because they were just like, oh, it's just eagles. It's just eagles being eagles.
oh man, oh yeah, never had a seizure in my life, but
But
whatever.
man, some of the things in our chat sometimes at night, like I swear you are. Like, that's what I mean. If the
Yeah, no.
EMS ever races you, and like after 10 o'clock on a Friday night, that they would know that, like, hey man, just hit the mute button. He'll be back on his phone. I just messing with the
Oh,
Eagles. I'm glad you're doing good, man. I'm glad you sound like you're on the road cover. You got a good sense of humor, so that's good, man. That's good.
yeah, collarbone. That's gonna suck having to get surgery Wednesday, but hopefully,
Well,
I mean, that's not gonna get fixed without the surgery, so that can't start healing until then.
so
I'm
what
just
is?
glad that it's not super bad unless,
Mm,
I move it. So as long as I don't move it, I'm good. But,
mm. What is?
honestly, this between, I mean, I was all over the place, but the concussion, I could not believe the severity of the concussion. Oh, Hollywood. No, it's RCR.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
he
must
wouldn't
have been a
even let
good
me
one
write it
because
down.
I could actually sustain a conversation with you for more than 5 or 10 minutes. So that it must. I don't know. Maybe you should just hang on to it. Like this is not bad. But actually, it was good to ask you what's the surgery for the collarbone?
So
What do you
what
need to
they're
go in
doing
for?
is, so it is completely, it's displaced. So what they're doing is they're gonna go in, they're gonna put a plate with screws and pretty much put it back together that
All
way.
right, I got you. I got you. All right.
Looking
Well,
forward to it. But it's not gonna get fixed without the surgery, but
there's a little on track action right here we should get back to right now. I see.
yeah, pass to the lead. Hollywood, was he
Yeah,
on little tires? Is that how he got the lead?
I'm not
Billy and
quite
CJ
sure.
passed the lead.
I know Billy was. I think he's on a pretty like normal kind of pitch strategy here. I'm not quite sure. I didn't think Hollywood was there for a bit, but he caught right back up. I believe at least. I think they're gonna have to pit pretty soon here again, though. I think it's 2-2-2, right? Oh wait, no,
Well,
it
he's,
dropped to
it's,
100. I mean, 50
yeah,
or
it's
25%.
25. It might only be, they probably coming to the end of the stage, so.
Yeah. Instead of a pit, yeah, they're probably getting at least maybe about 7. Do you have any kind of stream going on, or?
Yeah, Hollywood and C-Fan are streaming. We also
All
have
right, let me
Billy
get
in the
on.
booth.
What are you on either one, or
Well,
like I'll go on the other
Billy,
one as well. So.
how many laps you have to go, Billy? If we're there,
Oh yeah, Billy, our in-race reporter, man.
we might be focusing.
I think we let him focus. He might not even have the headset on. We'll get to him at the break. I'm gonna go to Ruthless and see if that's what Hollywood streaming on this he is, and we'll see what we got. He's just passing the
Yeah, they got
line.
two to
Just
go. They've got
2 to
two to
go. Yeah,
go and
Hollywood.
3 laps of gas,
Good
so
choke
they
job
should be
behind
good.
these guys now.
UCC fan, kind of a
I
mini
think
block down the backstretch there.
was
Billy did not
Hollywood
even
the
look.
one that caught up and then like fell off, or was he already there?
No, I
And
think he may have tried his tire strategy because he's fallen
yeah,
off a lot.
I'd have to
No
look back
flag
again to
here.
see how that worked. These two are tight, man.
Remember, there's a lot of points on the line tonight with 4 stages, so a
Mm-hmm.
lot of points for these drivers. It was a miss race.
Oh,
This is one of the worst races to miss.
Billy might get that
Getting
run on the
involved.
outside. That's a good spot.
Oh, he got the wall a little bit.
See if he
He's
can
not going to
hold
be
it.
able to
Oh
get
no,
there.
he's gonna have to tuck it in.
I didn't
What,
try to pass him.
No, it's
what in the world
a
is he tucking in, Enel?
wow. I like
I didn't
man.
try to
I don't.
pass him.
I used to have the motherfucker saying what's up. Like, I thought there was one to go, honestly, too. That's why I thought you were sitting
Well,
it back down in to set up for another one. I thought there was one more to go.
well, stage 1 winner, C-Fan. Billy second.
Because,
Hollywood,
like, Billy, honestly, that same move with one more to go, you would have been all over him. I think. I think you would have had a sick run down the front stretch. So Billy, yeah, well, we got the moment. I know, make your pit stop, do your thing, but tell us about so far in stage one. How's things going?
It's not too bad. It's pretty good,
That's
actually.
all right. What are you noticing about the other cars?
Everybody seems to be pretty good right now. The only people I've really seen is C-Fan and Hollywood, so.
All right, what do you think? What do you think out of the two of them, real quick before you restart here? Who's better, C-Fan or Hollywood?
Well, about the same, I guess.
All right, man. We'll take it for that, man. Get back at it, and GG's.
Yep.
So coming back to the green, C-Fan and Billy kind of dominated that stage. Hollywood was there. Not sure if he tried a tire strategy or what, but definitely fell off towards the end of that first stage. Stag Slayer, Davey right there with them. They're going to see if they can hang with them this time. Cam Black and Rapid. RCR obviously out of the race. I think we had another one out of the race. Maybe not. Yeah, just RCR. RCR told me that he was on a slider, so we waited on him, but he said he'll be ready for next week. So
Eagles,
we'll get his buddy in as well.
Sorry, Eagles, I'm going to have to take a moment right now and leave it for you for now. Like I said earlier, I have to take a minute. This is that moment. So I'm going to leave this stage 2 to you, my friend.
Got it.
I'm going to predict one thing right now. I'll go just against the odds, but Billy is fast. But I'm going to take that 19 car for the stage 2 win.
Alright, we'll see if that happens. But
alright, I'll see you guys though. And I'll be back though. I'm not going to... I'll be back.
Cool. Alright, so C-Fan currently out front, Billy into second, Hollywood, and Cam Black. So it looks like he made a few adjustments, raced his way up to fourth. He was towards further in the back at the end of that previous stage. Then you see Rapid, then Davey, Stag Slayer. Cam Black, big checkup. I think he got, so 34 into the back of him, Davey into the back of him. Big checkup. I think the 21 wanted to look under the 31 of Hollywood. Obviously, I think Hollywood shut the door. 21 had to lift, but just miscommunication there. Maybe a partial dive bomb backed out of it. But top 3 just riding. You heard Billy earlier. Feels like the 31 and the 19 are relatively even. He said those two were really the only ones he saw for the most of that stage. That was definitely a true statement. But be interesting to see, tire strategy with, Hollywood. I'm not sure why he fell off in that previous stage. He wasn't really paying enough of attention, but Cam Black hanging with these guys this time. 4-car breakaway. Kind of separating into 2 packs already. So by the end of this stage, we'll be halfway through it. Remember, even though it's shorter, 100 laps, still for 4-stage race. Billy, full commitment to just pushing C-Fan. Cam Black into the wall a little bit there on entry at turn 1, but wraps the bottom. Got the apron a little bit. Billy is all over C-Fan. He could probably make the pass anytime he wants, but just choosing to ride, no reason to push it. So what we were going to do earlier that me and Eno got to talking, let's take a look at the schedule, take a look at some of the standings and the schedule. There's a lot of guys on this roster. A lot of them are not here, but look at the schedule. So, oh gosh, so we go to Bristol after this, and then we return to Charlotte, but for the Roval, and then Atlanta to end the regular season. So like I said earlier, these guys, first off, making this race with the amount of drivers that didn't, massive points advantage to these guys because it's a short regular season, not a lot of time for other drivers that missed this race to make it up. Not to mention, it's 4 stages, a lot of opportunity for points, and there's not more than 10 drivers, so they're all going to get stage points. So massive advantage for all these guys that chose to race tonight. And then there'll be 3 more races until the playoffs. Top 12 make it in points. Let's go look at the standings. Typical has won the first 2 races, but he missed tonight. We've got racing up front, 2x2. Cam Black second, Hollywood, JD, but he does not plan to race, so I have to take him out. Billy, Technosy, 2 words, who's not here tonight. Same with Technosy. C-Fan, Davey, Nat missed tonight, Chris missed tonight. We have Rapid, Edtho missed tonight, Rig, Blazin, Dunlap, Lynch, Rico, Micah, Bleachy, a lot of those guys. All those guys almost missed tonight. But we'll be alright. I intend most of them to come back for next week, as they are racing towards the front. Billy on the high side, C-Fan out front. Well, C-Fan looking to be out front with the move on the bottom. Hollywood and Cam Black. Davey trying to catch their draft heat. If he hits his corners pretty good, he should be able to catch these guys. Of course, all these guys are racing. Billy gonna be able to slide into that second spot. Looking for the lead. Gonna center off in the turn number 1. The 21 is with him. Hollywood just cruising on the outside. Billy's gonna get clear. He is clear. Cam Black now on the bottom. He's gonna slide job his way in front of Hollywood and into third. Davey is closing back in. He's almost caught the draft of the 31 car and has re-entered this pack. Oh, he may have got the wall. Looks like he lost a lot of ground off of turn 4. He was a lot closer. Now he's falling back again, but Billy, C-Fan out front, just choosing to ride right now, as they're probably coming up on pit stops here pretty soon. They're pitting about midway through the stage. Of course, there's a no safe fuel rule, so you get exactly what the tank says. And if they're riding, they should easily be able to get what the tank says. And, you know, that's mainly what they're doing right now, just riding in line. We got pit signals, the 99 and the 19, so very interesting. Cam Black and Hollywood look like they plan to stay out. I believe Hollywood did that last time, and we've seen how it fared well for him, or not so well. They're going to go into the pit side by side, Hollywood, or C-Fan and Billy. But they got into the pits relatively smooth. Cam Black now out front with Hollywood. And it looks like they plan to stay out another lap. No pit signal. No, 21 does choose to come to pit road. Hollywood stays out another lap. He's on to something. He stayed out 2 laps longer. Well, never mind. Correction to the fuel rule. As Hollywood, again, doesn't signal. Correction to the fuel rule. It isn't, you don't get what the tank says. The tanks, whatever the tank says is what determines how many pit stops you have to make in a stage. So, if the tank says 15, you can run 20, you can run 10, as long as you make the required amount of stops, which the tank determines that, so. Correction there. So, Hollywood obviously stretching the tank quite a bit longer. This is his 3rd lap. Still no signal. Making me start to wonder if he's going to even take tires when he pits, because he's going to run out of time to make up all this lost ground. And he makes a pit. So he does pit. Gotta remind these guys to signal. And we got a pack that's going to be running down Hollywood relatively quickly. All 4 of these guys together. Billy, C-Fan, and Cam Black looking to make a pass on Davey. You see the yellow 34 of Rapid not too far in the distance. C-Fan right to the back bumper of Billy. I thought maybe he was going to make the pass. I think he's undecided. He looked like maybe he wanted to make the pass, and then maybe he didn't. You can see Davey all over C-Fan into that corner. All 4 of these guys right up, nose to tail. C-Fan looking under Billy now, but not positioned. I think he's still just riding behind Billy right now. It's going to be interesting now. Where does Hollywood come out? And it looks like Hollywood has again tried. Done. Oh, it looks like Stag is now out of the race. Gonna have nobody left by the end of this thing. So Hollywood at the start-finish line. Yeah, definitely tried a no-tire strategy. Or maybe right sides. Probably right sides. I'm not sure if he can go no tires. Maybe he went no tires. I'm not sure. There could be 3 wide for second. Or I guess it'd be third. Off of this corner. Cam Black. Davey got under Cam Black off the corner. And Cam Black was already on the inside of C-Fan. But he figured it out down the straightaway. We're going to have to see how much a lap these guys are catching Hollywood. And with the amount of laps, are they going to get there? Well, they only have 3 laps to go. I don't think they're going to get there. I mean, they've got to be closing extremely fast, but coming to 2 to go. These guys are going to end up racing for second in this stage if they can't get to him, and they've got a long way to go with only 2 laps to go to try and get to Hollywood. So whatever Hollywood did last time didn't work, but it's going to work this time, more than likely. Unless he blows a tire or something crazy on the last lap. You can see C-Fan all over Billy. They're trying to catch him. I just don't think they're going to get there. One more lap. Hollywood's still quite the distance. Now Cam Black says, screw it, we're not going to catch him. We're going to race for second. Looking underneath C-Fan. He's going to almost get cleared. Good side draft by C-Fan on exit. He's going to have to drop back in line, or Hollywood going to win this stage.
Guess Hollywood gonna take 2 tires or no tires all night.
Yeah, very interesting. So, Hollywood, so it sounds like, Billy, it sounds like Hollywood did that the first time. Not sure why it didn't work the first time, but it worked this time. I'm not sure if that's gonna work in the rest of the stages. I do believe the stages fall relatively close. So that could be an option for Hollywood, possibly in the next 2 stages. So Billy, the stage 1 winner, Hollywood, the stage 2 winner. Trying to gain points in this 4-stage race tonight, Billy. How do you feel about your car so far throughout this second run, and how do you think it's going to play out in this final 2 stages? You think it's possibly going to be strategy from Hollywood all night?
Seems that way. Guess we'll find out.
Alright, guess we'll find out. So Hollywood now going to take the green with the lead, and Billy going to restart on the outside. So C-Fan in that second row with Cam Black. We'll see if Davey and Rapid can't keep up with them. And we only have 6 cars left in this race. Looks like a little all-star dash, or like an all-star heat, if you will. But again, hopefully we'll have more guys for next week. I'm hopeful. A lot of guys messaged me saying that they had stuff happen today. So we should definitely have a bigger group of cars next week. You know, again, we've been off for 2 weeks. Once we get back into the grind of racing each week, should be good to go. Hopefully we'll start getting more guys. But C-Fan, Billy out front. Hollywood immediately falls back to third. So we are already halfway through this stage, or halfway through this race. For anybody that is out there watching, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know who's watching out there, who's chilling, what you guys are doing, what you guys are thinking of this race, and contact. So Hollywood sends it into the back of Billy, and Cam Black going to take advantage, pass them both. I think Hollywood lifted and probably gave him a spot back. Now Davey up to the 4th spot. So little Bit of contact into the corner and costed Hollywood and Billy both a spot. Cam Black taking advantage and C-Fan taking advantage, trying to drive away. Cam Black's got a good car. I'm just not sure if he has the pace, at least as much pace as Billy and C-Fan. At least on short run, he seems to be up there. I do feel like Cam Black falls off a little bit. Whether he's getting tight or loose with this car, not sure, but Davey, Hollywood, Rapid, they are all close together, nose to tail, all 6 of them right now. So if anything happens, all 6 of them could find themselves in the junkyard, but it's been relatively smooth tonight. No cautions, no issues. Don't expect any cautions either. I mean, stuff can happen, but with just 6 of them, more than likely not going to have anything like that. So the stages, more than likely going to probably have close to the same result. So if Hollywood is possibly going to take a tire strategy all night, very interesting to see if that does not happen. I mean, nothing's going to stop Hollywood from doing that unless he feels he can't make it. So be interesting to see if he does that all night. And now Davey, contact with Billy, moving Billy out of the way. Gonna clear Billy. Now Hollywood Rapid. Billy starting to lose spots, fall back. I think now Hollywood let him back in. Cam Black has now run down C-Fan. Few new faces towards the front of this field. Quickly, the 1 in the 99 run down the 21 in the 19. We know how effective the draft is, especially on this next-gen side. We really saw it at Auto Club, I guess, 2 weeks ago, but previous race, saw it at Auto Club. That was an amazing race. That was honestly one of the best broadcasts I've ever done. Gave me high hopes for this season, and second we start getting more drivers out here on the track, on the racing again, and I feel like we'll be right back to that style of racing. That one was just super fun to watch. Typical taking that one home, and then the week before, Typical winning at Daytona. He even said himself he's not the best super speedway racer, so he'll take it when he can get it at a super speedway, and he got it. And then he obviously he missed tonight, but expect him to be back next week. Davey looking for second. He's going to get a big push from Billy. Hollywood and Rapid, I believe, are committed to go by him as well. And Cam Black falling back. And now he's in the wall off of turn 2. C-Fan trying to retake the lead from Davey. Davey gonna fight on this outside. Billy gonna go with him. Hollywood to the inside. Now Billy and Hollywood both drop to the bottom into the corner. Davey gonna be all by himself up top, but he did a good job right in the top. He's hanging there, even on the outside of C-Fan, but everybody runs the bottom. And I'm not sure, I believe that may have been a pit signal by Hollywood, so possible strategy would be way different from what he did last time, and he is coming down pit road, same with the 21. So a little different this time. He still could take no tires, but last time he stayed out quite a bit longer and it worked for him. Could just be a short pit. Not sure, now we see a pit by C-Fan. Billy's gonna take over the lead with Davey and Rapid. All 3 of them still have yet to pit.
Hey, Eagles, my man. just got back to the mic again here just for a minute. I might have to cut it out again in a few, but I wanted to jump back in, make sure you guys know I'm in the advantage, you guys. How's it been going so far, Eagles, here?
Well, we're in the third stage. We have pit signals now, the 99 and the 1, so it looks like the 34 is going to be the only one out on the track.
Right.
So we noticed that Hollywood pulled a strategy off in stage 1. Didn't work for him. But he pulled the same strategy in stage 2, didn't take any tires, won the stage. Heard a little bit of frustration from Billy. He just said, you know, is Hollywood going to just take no tires all night? So we'll see. Of course, these guys want to race it out, but they could end up being forced into a strategic position to maybe win the race, as Hollywood short-pitted this time. And so Hollywood keeping it fresh.
I got to think, regardless if someone likes it or not, a strategy is a strategy. I'm glad I joined back in during this moment here. It looks like the 99 and the 1 got off real well off of pit road right there.
Hollywood's coming by now, so it looks like he took tires. It's just going to be a short.
Oh no, 99's in the grass. Oh no, he's in the wall. Oh no, he's spinning out. Oh my lord. Did I just join back in and commentate the living shit out of him?
Spinning.
That was a dumbass fucking move.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Billy, if I just CC'd you right there, man.
That was stupid.
I don't even, what happened, Billy? Was that you, or was something else happened, or?
The car just kicked sideways.
Yeah, man, I don't know if you heard me, and I hope I because of that.
Yeah, we'll just blame it on you, Edel.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, you still got another stage, right? There's still stage 4, right?
Oh, yeah. Still stage 4.
What are you sitting in 5th place, Billy? I think you'd be all right.
6.
6? That's not bad. I think that's not bad. What is the time difference? I don't see anyone on the track, so you definitely lost, like, at least a quarter track or something.
I think, so I'm starting to think Rapid pulled off a no-tire strategy, I believe. Unless that's not him out front. He's out in front of Hollywood right now, and he also stayed out the longest, so he could be on a no-tire strategy. Hollywood, we know short-pitted, so if he took tires, he would definitely be behind Hollywood. As Hollywood has got a pretty good gap on Davey and C-Fan. Where's C-Fan? C-Fan's back here pretty far. I don't think C-Fan had I don't think he had a great pit entry. I'm not sure. Not sure how he lost all that ground, but I believe the 34 is out front and could possibly win his first stage of the season. Then double check. Yeah, 34 is out front. Four to go. Can Hollywood get there and win back-to-back stages? Hollywood's catching him. They'll have 3 to go this time. Not sure if he's going to get there, though. The 34 is running pretty good pace. Not like he's gaining a load of time in each and every corner he's gaining, but it's not sure if it's going to be enough. Not to mention that he's got to pass him, but got to get there first. And we're coming to 2 to go. Laps are winding down quickly before we get into the final stage of the night. Not to mention a win in this league. It's real life format, so a win gets you into the playoffs. Now most of these guys have raced both races, so they're probably in on points anyways, but a win getting you into the playoffs, that'd be big for Rapid or for Hollywood, or of course typical winning the first 2 races of the year. All these guys are looking for their first win, and we saw a mistake by Billy exiting the pits last time. He'll be back there on the final stage. Not sure how C-Fan lost all the time that he did, because he's trying to work with Davey to maybe gain some ground, and now he's going to try and race Davey. He understands he's not going to go anywhere with, I believe it's 1 lap to go.
White flag. White flag.
White flag. 1 to go. So it looks like Rapid's going to win his first stage of the year. I don't believe he's won a stage yet. Hollywood not gaining, at least not near enough. Is the 34 out of gas coming to the line? He's out of gas coming to the line. Hollywood gets him at the line. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I thought he was a little slow coming out of that corner. Hollywood got him right at the line. And Rapid's going to finish P2, so he just didn't take enough gas. Oh, that sucks for Rapid, but he's going to restart second here in this final stage. Looks like CFAM won the battle for third. Well, that sucks for Rapid is you can tell Inaltown's gone. He'd be pretty loud right now, but definitely tell Inal. Hopefully he'll be back before the end of this race. Guys, we're getting through this race quickly. Already going into the final stage, and we've had three. Oh no, well we would have had three different stage winners, but Rapid ran out of gas. Hollywood gonna win stage number 3. Alright, feels like a final stage all-star dash for $1 million kind of deal, as 6 guys taking it, and this stage is short. All these stages are short because they're split into 4 stages, so that's kind of the vibe it's giving me. Hollywood gonna clear for the lead down in turn 1 and 2. Rapid now going back to third as CFAN and Cam Black contact, a little bit of contact there off of 2. CFAN and Cam Black working that bottom. CFAN gonna be clear off of turn number 4. Cam Black all the way to second, he's looking for the lead. He had a run and he dives underneath CFAN down the straightaway into the corner. Almost cleared him. CFAN gonna hang tough. The 21 is clear, but remains on the bottom. Now he's gonna be, is he 3 wide? No, not quite. Davey now trying to get to second. Hollywood has to pick and choose who he wants to go with here. He's going to run the bottom.
Alright, Eagles, I'm back with you for the duration.
You missed the ending of that stage, so
I
Rapid
did.
had the lead, and coming to the line, ran out of gas. Hollywood won the stage, and we've got contact.
Crazy moment
4
there.
wide. Almost
I think I had it was on my
wall.
stream. I just wasn't there to see it, but it was recorded. Big moment right there, though. They all gathered up really there, man.
Yeah, when I tell you the photo finish, Hollywood barely got by Rapid. Rapid ran out of gas a second too soon.
Hollywood got the last stage, right?
Yeah, Rapid ran out of gas coming to the line.
All right, so right now, what would you pick right now? Who's the car you think's winning this race right now?
Well, CFAN's had the most uneventful race. CFAN, I don't know how he lost all the time that he did in that previous race. I feel like between him and Billy, they probably have the best cars, but you never know with the strategy that Hollywood tried, the strategy we've seen out of Rapid. Currently, Davey leads. Cam Black, I mean, he's been up and down all race. I mean, this is a very competitive 6-car dash to the finish, but I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you a favorite. I mean, speed-wise versus strategy.
Well, let's say you had to.
A little bit of luck.
Let's say you had to, because we have to make a pick. Let's make a pick. I've not made a pick yet. I don't think. Did I? Maybe we did earlier.
You thought CFAM was going to win the 1 stage.
Yeah. Did he? I don't think he did.
No, Hollywood.
All right, then. Okay. So let's just, for shits and giggles, let's say we have to pick someone right now. Like, without thinking about it, pick someone right now.
Can't go against Billy.
All right. Then I'll go C-Fan. I want to go Hollywood, but I said C-Fan right away.
Really?
I have to go with C-Fan.
Hollywood, he's been pulling different kind of strategies all night, and these stages are very similar. But I mean, Davey's currently leading. Rapid almost won the last stage. Hollywood won the last 2. C-Fan and Billy have been probably led the most laps tonight. Cam Black coming through the field. I mean, any of these guys could win the race.
Oh, no doubt. Like, that's what I mean. It would have to be like an instant, like, just respond kind of question. Like, if we could sit here and give reasons why every single one of these guys can win the race, right? Like, that's why it has to be. If you're gonna pick one right now, just pick. You know what I mean? Like, there's no logic to it. They all have an opportunity. Like, look at them. They're all right there. They all have an opportunity.
They all are kind of like 6 cars under a blanket until pit road happens. And when pit road happens, they seem to really get spread out. quite a
That's
bit.
like
C-Fan takes over second.
I don't really understand that so much in this game. Why pit road breaks the field so much? We all know how to pit. We all should be able to get in there good. But it's amazing how it separates it by like seconds. You know, like right now they're separated by tenths at best. You know, when they pit, I bet you. I don't want to be a damper, but like I just don't understand why it's so crazy. I guess it's just maybe the luck of like pit stops, like you know, like time wise that you get. I like this Hollywood though. Hollywood is he's rolling in there nice. He's still in fourth or fifth right now, but
Ooh, Davey in the
running
wall a
good
little
laps.
bit off of 4. Well, when
They
it's
put
all said
Davey
and
way
done, it
up.
seems like when it's all said and done before pits, it always seems like it's C-Fan and Billy in control. But after the pits, I mean, we saw the strategy out of Rapid, we saw the multiple strategies out of Hollywood, and of course Davies has been right there all night. And Cam Black, he's looking for second, not gonna quite get there.
The biggest thing now is, I guess, with pits is like, are they gonna pit together, or are they gonna have like a couple, like two cars, like on different laps? Like, how's this gonna go down? Like, really, these days, it's almost like the biggest separation is pit road. Really, everyone's pretty equal. Like, they're all pretty equal when it comes to at least hanging with the pack, right? I'm not quite sure what the counts are, like how close they are to reach. Like, did they have to run a full fuel run to make it
Well,
these
with the
last laps?
roll, I'm not sure. I assume all the stages are probably similar.
So, like, they got like a grace where they could pit within a 3-lap zone. You think? Sometimes, like, it's worse
Cam
when
Black
like
is
you
second.
have to max it every time.
There we see some short pitting here. Billy and C-Fan gonna pit.
Yeah, there we go.
I think the 21 might be trying to pit. Maybe not.
You know, Charlotte might not be a bad track to get a short pit, get those new tires, and get a good second.
Hollywood as well, so this is interesting. Hollywood has pulled an interesting strategy.
I'm getting a bad corner. Here we go. I'll keep it. You want to keep the race, and I'll keep it on the pits here with these three.
Cam Black out front. Davy's right there. Do we have any pit signals? Davy's gonna pit signal here.
As soon as I see Hollywood go in.
So Davy's gonna pit this time. You're gonna have Rapid and the 21. I think they're both gonna stay out. Yep, they do. So now you're talking 2 laps longer for Cam Black.
10 seconds. 10 seconds on Hollywood. He took 2 tires.
Again.
He's gonna beat out C-Fan and Billy big time.
So another strategy call. We've seen him take different amount of tires all night. And we saw Rapid didn't take enough gas last time, but those two are still running around the track right now.
I wonder what's up with Billy though. He's not even on the page anymore. Like what I mean, like seeing in the view, if he took 4, I suppose, yeah. I wonder why, like, say they both took 2 tires, like C-Fan and Hollywood, C-Fan should have beat him out.
It could have been a black flag. No, C-Fan could have taken 2 tires as well.
I understand that, but C-Fan was going, like, he was way ahead of the Hollywood, like, entering pit.
No, Hollywood was right there. They were all nose to tail.
Nah. C-Fan and Billy were nose to tail. Hollywood is at least like 5-6 car lengths behind.
Yeah, but a second in your pit stop can completely...
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Billy must have taken 4.
Well, Billy's been taking tires all night, and I think C-Fan's caught on to it and has kind of tried the same strategy as Hollywood. But now watch for Rapid. Rapid and the 21, they've been running a lot more laps. Rapid's coming out now. And they're coming, but he's going to be right there. They're both going to get by him, but... Oh, C-Fan super loose off of 4. Rapid's going to be right there. This one could be Hollywood's to lose. C-Fan super loose off of 4 there, or off of 2. That last time by. But where's the 21 at? Back here with Davey. I assume he took 4 tires. So we're coming to 6 to go, if Billy can get back to them. D-Fan loose again. D-Fan's hanging on 2 tires up here, and the fact that he's racing Hollywood and Rapids right there as well is going to give Billy all the chance he needs to maybe get there. It's going to be close. I mean, if Billy gets there, of course, they had tire advantage, but they're going to race him hard for sure. Billy's coming, and Cam Black and Davey are just a little too far behind. Coming to 5 to go. Hollywood all over C-Fan. Billy's coming. He's almost caught the draft of those guys. And he's got plenty of time to try and get by him. He is all but there. He is there. And he's... Oh, we've got C-Fan in the wall. Into Hollywood. Billy with nowhere to go. Hollywood trying to block. Billy through the grass. The mistake by C-Fan affected all 4 of them. And maybe Cam Black and Davey are not going to be out of it. Billy to the lead. Didn't waste no time. 4 to go. He said, to heck with these 2 tires. We've seen it all night. And Billy got to the lead. It didn't take him but a lap to clear all 4 of them, and he's probably going to be able to set sail now. Wow, Cam Black and Davey are coming as well. Three to go. Billy just trying to pull away, and Cam Black and Davey are coming through these guys as well. If they work together, can they get by and maybe catch Billy? I don't think it's going to happen. Now remember, Cam Black also stayed out many laps after Billy, so he does have fresher tires than Billy too, but these guys are racing the crap out of Cam Black. We've got all 4 of them, all 5 of them hitting each other in the middle of the corner. I'm not sure why Hollywood... Oh, we got contact. Hollywood blocking the crap out of a guy on fresher tires. He's gonna get moved. D-Fan about got wrecked. Billy driving away. Cam Black... Oh, C-Fan's around. He's wrecking. He just can't hang on to it with those 2 tires. Cam Black finally getting to second. Rapid through the grass, Davey in the wall. Looks like that's it. Billy is your winner. If I'm Cam Black, I've got to be super frustrated. Hollywood blocking the crap out of him for second. Cam Black on 4 fresh tires, even fresher than what Billy's were. I don't think he was going to get to Billy and be able to pass Billy, but let's go through and see what the top 3 did look like after all that.
Me, Cam Black, and Hollywood.
Billy, Cam Black, and Hollywood. Alright, so we'll be sure to get Cam Black and Hollywood in here as well. It's a good thing those guys are streaming. I'll be able to get the race results. Points. Where's Hollywood at? Oh, Hollywood's already in here. So it's Cam Black. Okay. Looks like they're in here. Come on. Looks like Eno is not going to make it for interviews. That is fine. Alright. Third place finisher, Hollywood, you got me, buddy.
Yeah, I got you, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing alright. How you doing? You won 2 of the stages tonight. Almost got the race win. What more did you need there? You kind of pulled the same tire strategy you've been doing most of the night, but what more did you need? Why do you think it didn't work there in the final stage?
Well, I think the final stage was a little bit longer, right? It was 24 versus the middle stages were both 22. First stage, I actually took no tires, and that did not work. Second stage, tried the 2, and 2 tires had enough pace to keep you out front, and you know, in front of those guys, I took 4. Yeah, I just didn't execute the pit road strategy the way I wanted to. I was trying to, stay with the pack and save a little bit of fuel there in the first part of the run. That's why I didn't really want to lead laps. That way I could take, only 1 can on pit road and still make it. But I didn't. Everybody kind of jumped the pit road early in that last stage versus running it out longer. I think they caught on to what I was doing there, and so then that pit stop, I still took the 1 can and I was 2 the number on fuel, but these cars, they burned it off. And I couldn't just run my race gear out when I came out of the pits there. I don't know if it would have made a huge difference. Billy and those 4 tires came through the field pretty quick, but it would have been a little closer. I did have to run 4th and back up to CFAN. And then at the end, it was kind of just protect the bottom. I was kind of letting these guys go around on the top. A couple of them stayed bottom, were kind of pushing me and all that. But it was a good race. Kind of 25% kind of threw a wrench and everything, but I was just kind of trying strategies the whole race. I felt like with only 6 of us in here, I wasn't going to lose too many spots and stuff. So I just wanted to kind of get a feel for how the strategies work at this race track. But yeah, thanks to you guys for broadcasting. We'll take P3 and where are we at next week?
Bristol.
Bristol. I'm a big fan of Bristol, so that'll be fun. But yeah, man, thanks for broadcasting. Shout out Billy for winning the race and Cam for getting second. That's all I got.
Yeah, congratulations on your 3rd place finish. Just showing up tonight seems to be quite the advantage because of the 4 stages, and of course, getting, most of the guys didn't get any points for not racing tonight. So I'm sure you'll take 3rd, winning 2 of the stages. Congratulations on 3rd, and sounds like you're excited for Bristol. See you at Bristol. So we're going to move on to our 2nd place finisher, Cam Black. Buddy, you came into the points today 2nd. You ran very well at Auto Club. You ran amazing at Daytona. You came in tonight. You seemed to be in contention the whole time. And right there at the end, you had fresher tires than the whole field. You had fresher tires than Billy. You stayed out, and it took you quite a bit longer to get through the slower cars with 2 tires. Walk me through what more you needed there at the end of the race, and how you got 2nd.
Well, first, I had probably the 6th best car of the whole race. The only reason I was able to keep up is because the draft. By far, my car was probably one of the worst. So I followed, the master of pit strategy, Hollywood. Tried to follow him everywhere we went, and that kind of worked for me the first time. And then the second time, it really didn't work at all. So the final stage, I did something completely different. I ran it out of fuel, and I put 4 tires on it. Because I tried the strategy with the 2 tires and the no tires. The tire wear off is just so bad, and you're so slow. So my idea was maybe I finish fourth. Like I could get up there maybe. Well, they started. I don't know how they didn't wreck. That's kudos to those guys. They didn't wreck, but they were flying all over the place, and it was enough for Davey to push me a little bit. And I got up there, and I didn't even realize I was going to be able to get to second or third. But C-Fan was struggling, and they opened a gap for me, and I took it 3 wide, and I just couldn't get around Hollywood. I was going to try to take the bottom, and he swerved hard, and it caught me off guard. So then I went high, but I didn't know if I was going to be able to pass him high. So I cut back in below trying to pass him. Then I just tried to push him. But I don't know. I don't think there's anything I could have done differently to try to win there except for try to pass him high, and I don't think my car would have done it. But,
Yeah, it seems like you guys were racing really hard there for second. Hollywood wanted that second position pretty bad, but hey, for you to come home second, you feel like you had the sixth best car, so I guess second is a success. You've run good all season so far, and like I said earlier, just making the race tonight with the amount of guys that missed tonight is going to be quite the points advantage, and you're probably going to be the point leader. Billy could have passed you, but with typical not making it tonight, you're bound to not lose any spots and points. So, hey, good run on second. Congratulations, and see you next week at Bristol, buddy.
thank you.
We're going to move on to a race winner. We've heard from him all night. Billy, the tire strategy, you said you weren't having it, you weren't going to play it, and when it came down to it, you beat it. Walk me through the end of your race, and how'd you get it done, Billy?
Oh man, it was kind of up and down a little bit. First stage, just kind of rode. Me and C-Fan were kind of hooked up there, and I didn't want to do anything crazy, try to take either one of us out, so I just kind of pushed him there to stage one. And then stage two, I was able to beat him off pit road there, and I don't know if he was just following me or whatever, but I was able to pick up stage two, and then I think somewhere around in there, but stage three I wrecked. I tried the tire strategy, man. I didn't take any tires right there, and I was like, well, I'm just going to try it this time and just see. And I come out the pits and spun it out and had some damage, so I had to start in the rear. And there at the end, it's kind of like what Hollywood said. I was kind of watching those guys when they were pitting, and I was like, the only shot I got here is just let me just try to force these guys to pit early. So I came down pits. I think C-Fan came with me. I think Hollywood might have came with me too at that time. And those guys, I don't know if they took none or if they took two or whatever. And I was like, well, we got a lot of laps here, so it's almost a full run. I was like, I'm just gonna take 4 tires and see what happens, And I was catching them, and they kind of got together a little bit when I got to them, and Rapid kind of opened up the door, so I shot to the bottom, and then it looks like C-Fan and Hollywood got together there, and Hollywood came down and kind of caught me a little bit, and it kind of got me a little crazy sideways there a little bit. And I thought I wrecked it, but if it had been old cars, I'd have probably wrecked it. But next corner, he kind of let me go there. He knew I was coming, so he kind of let me go there, and I just held it to the floor after that.
Yeah, congratulations though, Billy, on the win. You probably had one of the fastest cars tonight, probably between you and C-Fin, and Hollywood had a good car as well, but with the strategy, could never really see Hollywood get through a full run. But hey, congratulations on the win, and just appreciate you 6 guys showing out tonight. Hopefully we'll have more guys show up for Bristol next week, and of course with a couple weeks taken off, not surprised that a lot of the guys missed, but at least most of the guys had reasons. So hopefully everybody will be back next week. Good race tonight, guys. Like I said a million times, you guys have a massive advantage in the points now, but that's going to do it. Hopefully the guys that viewed this race tonight enjoyed the race, and that's going to do it. See you guys next week. Peace.
Hey, good run, Holly.